Right, guys, we are back with another Guess Who video. As you know, it's my favourite on the series, and we've got a special guest. I've been sort of looking forward to getting him on for a while. It's Laney Knights. How are you doing?
Good, mate. How are you?
Yeah, good, thanks. Yeah.
My name's Steve Lane, but
Steve,
I've
yeah.
just been known as Laney for years. I don't know where the Laney Knights thing came from. It's just something I've had for years.
Discussion before, haven't we, Laney Knights?
Yeah,
yeah.
No idea. But
Anyway.
Steve or Laney's fine.
Okay, cool. So yeah, the standard question that we always ask people on the Guess Who, getting straight into the questions here, is just, I'm pretty sure you've told me before, but when and how you got signed up for FOOTSTOCK and how your journey's been since, really.
Okay, so I joined FOOTSTOCK in the original campaign when it was first released, like 18 months ago.
Yeah.
But literally signed up and did nothing with it. I think maybe I entered one contest and thought not really getting on with it, so I just left it. And then, along with a lot of other people, sort of when COVID hit in March, in fact, it was just before March. It was sort of February. I was getting a little bit despondent.
Quite a good time then, just before that boom, yeah, because a lot of people joined sort of end of April, May, and that was a bad time, really. But
exactly, yeah. I think I caught just the good side of it, really, I was on a couple of different things, and FOOTSTOCK sort of was there to fill a hole with the virtuals, but also just as a platform, it kind of is something I really enjoy because I'm quite into my fantasy football, although not particularly good at it. So it scratches an itch and kind of it sort of ticks multiple boxes for me, which is great.
Yeah. Okay. And then so that's obviously you passed on FOOTSTOCK, but what are you most excited for in the future of 2021 in terms of what's coming on FOOTSTOCK, would you say?
I mean, there's so much going on. The Euros is going to be huge. Obviously, they've just redesigned the desktop site, and I'm really looking forward to the game suite coming out. I've enjoyed some roulette over the time. I do take breaks from it now and then. I'm on one at the moment just because it's easy to get into it too much, and I'm looking forward to seeing what they come up with. I think there's been some great ideas thrown forward, so it'll be really good to see how they implement that. And also just seeing the platform grow. I mean, it's still such in its infancy, and we're all backing it. It's not a startup anymore, but we're still backing on the growth of the company and the success of the company, and they seem to be doing really well. So I'm really excited for the next 12, 18 months for sure.
Yeah, I agree. I think a lot of people think that it's getting to a big size, but it's still tiny. Like you compare it to other platforms, it's such early days. Interesting you say about obviously the game suite. Really looking forward to that coming. I'm sort of interested, obviously the new games as well, but in terms of sort of the roulette side of it. First of all, I think they're going to name it something different, aren't they? But also, I wonder what it will look like, and in terms of if it will be the same sort of two stats coming in, a bar that goes across, or if they'll just completely redesign it. But
yeah, it's really intriguing. I think as you said, they're trying to cater for all markets still, but I do feel that they may be trying to veer away from the term roulette, and we all know it's gambling, but at the end of the day, I think they would be happy to. A stat clash, whatever it was they were saying, and just generally more towards the tournament side of things, I feel is the future. But it's still fun to have there. Yeah.
Definitely, yeah. And then sort of coming off of that a little bit, we know you're a big fan of FOOTSTOCK, but not one we've asked before. But what other platforms are you on? Obviously, we know there's lots of different ones. Most of us are involved in multiple, but what ones do you enjoy?
Well, historically, Football Index was my first alternate sort of gambling platform. I was on there for 3 years maybe.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So I was on relatively early. Never really had, maybe 5-figure pot was my highest. It wasn't huge, but it was big enough. I had quite a bit of money in there. And then I'm out of FI now completely. Well, I think I have about £25 worth of Adil Uruchi, however the hell you say his name.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about, yeah.
And I had the dreaded email from them the other day about like proving all my finances. So I think just for the hassle, I'm just not even going to bother. So
Yeah,
I think that's me officially kind of done with that, which is a shame. I
yeah, I mean,
enjoyed
it
my
has
time on there.
potentially turned a little bit of a corner.
I
I
think
mean,
so.
we won't get into that debate now,
Yeah.
but it does look like it is a real sort of growth. We've had a couple of times that it looked like it was going to go, but it does
Yeah.
look like it's turning the corner.
Yeah, I
You
think
know,
they're doing some things right. But I'm kind of waiting and seeing. I'm enjoying Footstock so much that's always going to be where my time and
great.
money is spent. I also have been on So Rare,
Yeah,
and I quite enjoyed it. But I got to kind of the end of my rookie period,
yeah,
and I just found I don't know the barrier to sort of buying in. I tried to set up a wallet. I mean, I'm quite tech savvy. I know about crypto, but just the whole process of going through and setting up a crypto wallet was a little bit long-winded. And I know they've changed a few bits and bobs since I was on it. But then also I thought the barrier was quite high to buy into the next category up.
that's currently what I'm sort of going through. 'Cause I'm getting a little bit into it, and I'm at the same stage you're at. I'm coming towards the end of the rookie now. Starting to do all right, but obviously knowing that you need pretty much at least a full team of res. And the thing is, so I'm now thinking about, okay, I need to get 5. I don't want to go into this too much, but I need to get 5 res or whatever. So straight away, that's like a few £100, and that's just for one team. Like that isn't based on fixtures. Like that's just a team that I can enter every single week, the same team.
For sure.
Yeah, so it's definitely
I'm
tough.
also concerned about, not concerned, I haven't tested it myself, so it would be wrong for me to say it's concerning, but I don't know about the liquidity. I don't know how easy it is if you win, how you can then convert those winning cards back into liquid cash, which is something that, Footstock is amazing at doing that. The money's in your account there as cash. FI was slightly more convoluted. You still had to sell those shares to get that money back in. That's what I love about Footstock. If you win, then it's there and you can get it, and that's my concern about So Rare. But yeah, I mean, it's an interesting platform, and also I do play fan teams sometimes.
Yeah, I do enjoy that as well. I wish I got more into that, but yeah, I think it's only right to ask it as soon as I've got the Chelsea top on now. I feel like from the opinions I've had from you in the past, I feel like you're quite unbiased. Obviously, you're a Saints fan yourself, but what are you thinking with obviously the Thomas Tuchel? I don't even know how you say his name, Tuchel or something along those lines. How do you think he'll get on at Chelsea?
I don't think it's the right signing.
No, you not?
Not really. I mean, I do watch a lot of European football, but I don't watch a lot of Ligue 1. I'm not massively into the French league. But I think what happened at PSG was he had some amazing players with some big egos, and he struggled to control that. And I don't think that's that different to what's at Chelsea. There's some amazing players there, but there are some big egos as well, and the pressure is high. The quality of the Premier League is it's definitely higher than Ligue 1. And I don't know if he's been tested enough to come in. I don't know. I'd like to have seen Lampard given a bit longer.
I think it's tough
that was the first mistake. But I don't know. I guess who else is around there really?
That's the thing, though, isn't it? With any manager, the Premier League is just absolutely different gravy, completely different to any other league. And like we're seeing it, I mean, I know it's probably a small hiccup, but we're seeing it with Klopp right now. Liverpool are struggling. We see it early on in the season with Pep at Man City. It's just the league. And that just goes back to your point of letting Lampard go literally after like a run of 8 to 10 games after you were title challenging.
Exactly.
And building something, it just seems well too quick. And Chelsea are probably the only club in the Prem that would turn around like that quick.
It's I think it's been not an issue, but it's been a trait of Chelsea for several years, hasn't it? Really.
So, yeah, definitely.
You probably get Huddink back in a couple of months as a caretaker to the end of the season.
Probably. To be fair, when I obviously see that Lampard was sacked, Rafa leaving like in the last week, I thought that was too good of a coincidence. But
to be fair, Rafa is probably one of the ones that would come in and do well.
Yeah, I'm a little bit upset about that. But at the same time, I mean, going against you a little bit, I'm excited to see how his style of play. Hearing some of his interviews sound like it's going to be interesting and great to watch. But like I said, the Prem's different. What he wants to do in Ligue 1, we've seen lots of managers succeed in different leagues. We're just keeping I think he's one that's very possession based, lose the ball, get it back quick. But it's not that simple in the Prem. It really isn't. And we
Yep.
see even Lampard's team held the ball for a long amount of time, but nothing at the end of it, and it's not about possession all the time. So,
well, if you look at going sort of back to the Southampton thing, the way that we play with this high intensity press, low possession, that kind of sums up a way a lot of the teams are trying to play in the Premier League.
exactly, yes, Spurs as well with Mourinho.
Yeah, exactly. So, yep.
Yeah. All right. The final other one was just a little would you rather, seeing as we brought it in the most recent stream, and it's one that I enjoy. So I haven't prepared you this one. You don't know what's coming. I didn't look too long, but it's a bit of a random one. Would you rather have an elephant trunk or a giraffe neck?
Oh, shit.
So I don't know like how long we're talking. A fairly long trunk and then a fairly long neck, but
I guess proportion to you as a human.
yeah, exactly that.
It's got to be a long neck, isn't it?
I don't know. But people are going to see you, and then they're going to go up your body, and then be like, "Fuck!"
Yeah, as opposed to this big fucking thing hanging off your nose. To be honest, I think like a long neck can be useful.
Yeah,
a trunk ain't going to do anything really, is it? It's just
other than make you look hella ugly.
Well, yeah, exactly. So yeah, I'm going long neck, 100% long neck.
Lovely job. All right, okay. Well, we'll get into the guessing now. As you guys know, before we get into that part of it, it's going to be, I think we're going to go 2 premium packs, are we? And 1 standard. Hopefully we bring some luck. So see you in a second. Okay, then we're ready to get into the guessing. I think we're all good. In that initial chat, you'd have seen a different mode on Zoom where it's switching between the faces, but it was a good little chat we had. So we're definitely going to keep that in there. Before we get going, just so you know, I've got lots of discounts on my packs today. One of them being an 100% discount that came from Hoodwink. He mentioned it. We sort of mentioned it in one of our streams that he spoke to us all in our Leithall Loyals chat, organised a team between us all, and I think Hoodwink won like a couple £100, so decided to donate a pack to the stream and me, legend. In fact. So yeah, absolute legend. I was hoping to actually have it for the stream, but I don't think there's a way to avoid using a discount, so I'm going to have to use it now. And then we'll open a pack on stream as normal. But so yeah, that's what all the discounts are about. As you know the rules by now. So just, I guess, pick whatever pack you want. It can be the standard first, or it can be the premium first. And then I think we're ready to go when you are. So if we go a little countdown, once you're on the OK screen, are you?
Yeah, on the OK screen. Yep.
3, 2, 1, go. Also, don't forget that you've got to press next. I always sit here waiting for the next player to come up and it never comes. All right, here we go. We're yet to have a banger of a pack in the Guess Who episode.
Yeah, I've watched them all actually. I've been always just willing that Bruno to come up.
Yeah, one day, like just because it'd be incredible to see someone try to hold it in.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, I think I've got my player. Probably, yeah, it's going to be this one here.
I just got to check 1 or 2, but I'm pretty sure who it is.
Okay, so as you're the guest, you can go first. I've lost my pen. I don't know where my pen's gone.
Right.
That's that pen.
Okay.
Good. Yeah.
Oh shit, I need a pen as well. Right, so I've got. Okay. Does your player play for a team that's currently in the top 10?
Yes, he does. Yeah. Does your player play for a team that plays in blue?
Not exclusively.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Okay. Let me just check. Is your player from a London team?
No, he's not.
Okay.
Is your player an attacker? On FOOTSTOCK, of course.
Not on FOOTSTOCK, no.
Okay.
Does your player play in blue?
He does, yeah. Okay, so seeing as a good question for me, that first one, the blue one, unless you're trying to hoodwink me and just throw me off completely. It's not a full, it shouldn't be a full blue kit. So I feel like Man City's gone, Leicester's gone, Everton's gone, Chelsea's gone. I feel like it has to be like Crystal Palace or West Brom, maybe. I don't know.
Let me just check one thing, just to make sure I'm not throwing you off too much.
Okay, but while you're doing that, I'm gonna.
Yeah.
No, I will wait. I will wait. I was gonna ask a question anyway, but we'll wait. Just to confirm that first question. I should have done a bit more preparation. Everyone loved Dan Jackknife's crazy questions in the last one, but I don't have any interesting questions.
It's all right. Yeah, I think I'm fair to say that.
Okay, so can you just clear up of what you sort of went with on that? My question was, does he play in blue? And your answer to that is
was not exclusively blue, but there is blue in the kit.
Blue
basically.
in the kit. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with,
fair to say.
Is your team in the bottom half of the season, of the league so far this season?
Currently, the current position is no, they're not in the bottom half.
Oh, okay. So that's top half.
Okay. Is your team? It's controversial. Is your team? I don't know if I'm allowed to say this question or not. Is your team playing today?
Yeah, that's absolutely fine. Yeah, it's a good question actually. No, they're not playing today. No.
Okay.
Okay, so right, my turn, isn't it? Does your player play for Aston Villa or Tottenham? Does Aston Villa even have any blue? I don't know. Aston Villa or Tottenham?
No.
I don't think that was a bit of a weird one. I don't know why I asked that.
Does your player play for Leicester?
He does, yes. Is your player a central midfielder? That's another tough one, sorry.
Yes, I'd say he plays through the centre.
Yeah, through the centre, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll go with that, okay.
Is your player a midfielder on FOOTSTOCK?
No, he's not.
Okay.
Always comes back to this bloody team. Is your player's team currently in the top 4?
Currently in the top 4, yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Is your player an attacker on FOOTSTOCK?
No, he's not.
Okay.
I feel like yours has to be West Ham. Let me just get the kit up. Have they got some blue in there? I think they have, haven't they? Kind of. Yeah. Oh, they have. Yeah, of course they have. Oh, yeah. Okay, so I'm going to assume that might come back to bite me, but for me, Man City and Leicester are blue through and through. So West Ham. So a fairly central midfielder for West Ham. I'm thinking. Okay, let's get rid of a few that I can think of right now. Is your player either Soychek, Declan Rice, or just those two? Just those two.
No.
No. Okay. Gives me a bit of time to think about who it can be. Shit.
Okay. Is your player a fullback?
No, he's not.
Okay.
Okay, I'm thinking Benrahma kind of plays fairly central. I feel like those 3 in behind the striker all play a little bit. Could be classed as central. Oh, fuck. Is your player 3-star and above?
Yes. Okay. I just need to check something. Is your player over 25?
No. He isn't.
Okay.
Wouldn't have known that, but I'll put it that way. I give too many hints on here, but I'll say that. I wouldn't have known that, but maybe that's my knowledge being a bit shy. So 3-star. Is Ben Rama? I put him in a team earlier. Is Ben Rama? I feel like he's 2-star. I'm not sure though. Bowen's 3-star. Fornells, or whatever his name is. Fornals. I don't know why I keep saying it weird. He's 2-star, I'm fairly sure. I don't think it's either of these two, but I'm going to get rid of them just because I can think of them right now. Again, is your player either Bowen or Ben Rama? I think
It's neither of those.
I think Ben Rama's for a 2-star. Okay, that maybe helps me. I need to think of some better questions.
Okay, is your player Soyuncu?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, I'm kind of, I'm kind of glad it is. Because God, who am I missing? I want to give me a second. I was really stuck there because I didn't want to keep guessing different players, but I couldn't think of any players. Like your age one was quite good, but I couldn't think of any players, any questions that would narrow the player down.
It's one of those ones where FOOTSTOCK is going to kind of throw you by its positioning.
Okay, does that help me? No, go on, tell me.
Antonio.
Oh, I considered him, and I thought, I'm sure he's an attacker. Fuck, that's frustrating. That's my knowledge.
Yeah.
I should know that. I really should know that he's a midfielder. Wow. Okay, no, fair play.
Was yours a
absolutely
699er?
Yeah, it was. Yeah, I'll happily tell you that. Oh, there's 3-0 Man City, and it was good again. Oh my God.
Right.
1-0 to you. Shit, I've got to come back. Yeah, so mine was a stinker of a pack, if I'm honest.
Do I tell you what my pack was?
Yeah, you can do, yeah.
Yeah, so mine was a 30 pack.
Okay.
And I got £50 credit in it.
Oh, very nice.
Which is, I said earlier.
And yeah, you needed that as well, so, yeah. Lovely.
Which is great. Probably about, maybe £10, £12 a players, but I'll happily take that credit, which is great.
Awesome. Right, let's get into the next one then. So you know I've used my standard, was a little bit of a kick in the bollocks. I could have done with a half decent one from the standard to not make it so obvious, but we'll use my free premium pack here, so see if it brings some luck. But when you're ready,
Okay, I am on okay. Yep, go for it.
2, 1, go. Come on.
Okay.
And I need this one badly to take it to the 3rd round. There's my player up on the screen. You got your player ready?
I do indeed.
All right, I need to smash this out of the park.
This is a tricky one.
Oh, good.
It's gettable, but it's
yeah. Okay. A positive answer here, but I really want to start. Is your player playing? Let's get the good ones out of the way. In Europe this season.
Yes.
Okay.
I'll do the same actually. Is your player playing a team in Europe?
No, he doesn't.
Okay.
Does your player play in red or white?
Yes.
Okay.
Is your player from a promoted team from last season?
No, he's not. Does your player play for Arsenal?
Yes.
Come on. I took a risk there because I need this badly. Right.
Shit.
Okay. Come on.
All right. Okay. Is your player? This is the team your player plays for currently in the top 10 of the Premier League?
Yes, they are. Yep.
They are. Okay.
Is your player a midfielder or attacker?
Yes. Okay. I think I've got it down to 4 teams. So, this is a geography question for you.
Okay.
Is your player play for a team that's either in London or in the south or south of London? Basically, from London to the south coast.
I'm going to trust my geography here, and I'm going to say no. So not
Okay.
from London or below.
Okay.
I think I should probably check it, but I'm going to go with it.
All right,
Probably
cool.
screw you over, but okay.
It's not going to be like a Reece James moment.
Oh god, that was the early days of Guess Who. That one was a mess.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Has your player scored this season?
Yes. Let me double check. I'm 99% sure.
No. Do I need to clarify in what competition? Any competition.
1 second. I'm pretty sure. Yes. He has scored in any competition this season.
Okay.
Okay. Does your player... tricky. Does your player play for Villa?
Does indeed.
Okay.
Is your player Smith Rowe?
It is, yeah.
Yes. I had a sneaky suspicion. I kept looking up at the TV, watching him run about against your boys. And that's why I thought that's as he scored, because I obviously knew he'd scored. And obviously, I guess you helped me a little bit there. Like I always help other people early on. You sort of said it's going to be a tricky one.
Yeah.
Smith Rowe. Okay. So was that... Actually, no, I'm not going to ask you. You haven't got to tell me. I was going to say it's a standard pack, but...
Because it is quite expensive, so... Almost £7.
Yeah, okay.
So you're in Villa, weren't you?
Yeah. Where would you have gone?
I would have gone midfielder, because I got a lot of midfielders. Midfielder?
It's not a midfielder, no. So if you then had to have one guess.
One guess.
One midfielder.
Knowing that you've done a 6.99er, I'd go Watkins.
Yeah, it would have been. Yeah, Watkins.
Is that how it was?
Yeah, it was, yeah.
Oh, sure.
Yeah. So like
Okay.
£6-7. It wasn't great. I got £5 credit. It was a free pack though, so thanks Hoodwink. Thanks to all the boys. But yeah, it was Bellerin, Podence, I suppose, £4. And £5 tourney. So yeah, not brilliant, but you got there eventually. But I was going for the kill on that one. I needed that one badly to take it to a tie-break.
1-0 then. I think Arsenal just scored again. Sorry. Off topic.
Saka, by the looks of it. Right. Okay. Let's go for the final round. It all comes down to this.
Right. Pressure is on.
Yeah, I believe we're both on the. Where are we? I'm confused now. I don't know if you confirmed what pack you were using anyway. But
not on that one. I didn't know.
Okay, so let's go for it. If you're ready, 3.
Do you want me to?
Oh. No. It's absolutely fine. No, you keep that secret, and let's keep it very interesting to the final one.
All right. Cool.
3, 2, 1, go. I want something that's going to make me like, even during a Guess Who, bed flip. Probably would give it away a little bit, but maybe I have to do that in a future one. Just bed flip, and I'll just have the guest sort of wondering, like, that must have been a good pack, but just do it regardless. Do it on a standard pack. I'm not going to use this guy because he's pretty shite, but I've got one. I assume some sort of youngster from Southampton, Ferry.
Yeah, Will Ferry. Okay.
There we go. I'm done.
Got mine up.
Let's go grab our player. That make him a little bit bigger. And the first question goes back to you.
Okay, so is your player in the current top 10?
He is not. No.
No, okay.
Is your player English?
No.
That goes either goes very well or pretty useless.
Okay, so not in the top 10. Let's go. 1 sec, sorry. 1, 2. Is it a promoted team from last season?
It's not, no.
Okay.
Does your player play for a London club?
Does.
Okay. That question alone, oh my god, that question alone is actually testing my geography, to be honest with you. I think I know all of them, but...
Okay. Does your player play in stripes?
No, he doesn't.
Okay.
Does your player play in white?
No. Okay, I'm going to do the geography one again. Is it from London down to the south coast? Is it in that area?
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
Let's throw a player one in there. Does your player play down the spine of the team? So centrally, anywhere down the team?
I don't think so. I'm pretty sure it doesn't, but let me just confirm that because I don't want to.
Yeah.
No.
Okay, so it plays out wide in some respect. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Does your player play for Crystal Palace?
Doesn't know.
Okay.
Okay, so does your player play for West Ham or Crystal Palace?
No.
Okay.
Does your player play for Brighton?
No, he doesn't.
I've screwed up somewhere. That was the last team on my list.
I was wondering that in the last question you asked Crystal Palace. I was thinking, fuck. Do you want to just go through your questions again, just to make sure I haven't fucked up?
Yeah. So I did current top 10.
Yeah.
Is it because Arsenal were 11th, but they're up to 8th now?
Oh, okay. I don't think I've got a live table.
Okay. All right.
So that could potentially be it. Yeah. Oh yeah, because they're winning, aren't they? Of course.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fair shout. So who that would? Oh god, that would. Let me get a live table. That could have pushed.
That puts Southampton to 11th. That's the only difference.
Oh, okay.
So if it's not Arsenal, then it must be something else. That's fine. Don't worry. I'll work it out. Because I said stripes as well.
I'm gonna. Yeah,
it's Arsenal.
it's top 10. I was trying a bit of a way of saying, okay, they're now in the top 10.
Okay.
Without obviously it being, it's obviously Arsenal. So it's Arsenal.
Okay. Fine. I probably should have clarified. Well, I said now, but yeah.
Yeah, no, it's fine.
So.
I thought the Google. I've just got the standard table. I thought that was live.
Just got it on Flash Score. They have a live update on it.
Yeah, this one is live now, and it has moved them up. But anyway, okay. I need to get a move on. Is your player playing? No. Ooh. No. Is your player's team playing tonight?
No.
Okay. We're just so everyone knows, we're recording on what's the day today? Tuesday.
Tuesday, yeah.
Yeah. So. Yeah.
Okay. So is your player English?
Yes, he is. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so I believe, again, unless I've gone wrong somewhere, plays for my boys, Chelsea. Probably have gone wrong, but who knows?
Is that the question?
No, that isn't the question. No.
Okay, cool.
And they played wide. Trying to think who is borderline. Werner would certainly be, because God knows where he plays, but there'll be a bit more in that, I think. So I'm going to rule him out potentially. There's a lot that can play central, but I feel like I need to. Is your player a defender?
No.
That's a silly question. There's not really any on the fence, is there? That's annoying. Okay.
Is your player a midfielder? On FOOTSTOCK?
On FOOTSTOCK? Yes, they are.
Okay.
I forgot that I also asked English to begin with as well, so
You did. And I said no.
that takes anyone out, but there's only one that's jumping to mind. Oh no, there's another one. Shit, I'm thinking Pulisic, I'm thinking Ziyech. I kind of need to know how good they are. What star rating do I ask that? I don't know if I've got time. Fuck. Do I just take a hit at those two? God, let's not go blank here. Havertz, I feel like you would have had to have pondered a bit more because he does play more central. Lampard, weirdly, that was one of Lampard's flaws, playing him at right wing for some reason. God, who else going to be? Oh, no, it can't be Hudson-Odoi. I'm probably looking straight over something here, but I might actually go and hope it's either Pulisic or Ziyech. And I'm going to say no.
Oh, sorry, jumping in again.
No, you're right. Should that be the question? Or should we? Actually, that is going to be the question. Is it Pulisic or Ziyech?
Yes.
Oh, maybe I should just take a guess. Oh
no. There's a lot more English midfielders for Arsenal than I thought. Okay. Shit. I've got one, maximum two chances.
I wish I just 50-50 did, but if I had, I wouldn't have known that it was the other one. I would have.
Yeah, that's true.
Fuck.
Is your player Saka?
Oh no, it is. Yes, I've done it. Oh, I was trying to be so sly. I laughed when he came out just to rub the salt in the wound. He just scored against Southampton. And I was being sneaky beaver as fuck there. I wanted to win it. And when you asked if he was English, I thought I'd just ponder over that a little bit, pretend I was searching it. Oh no.
I didn't realise there was, because obviously Willock and Smith Rowe and Maitland-Niles are all in there as well.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. But in terms of premium, yeah, probably. Well, I mean, Smith Rowe could have come out as the most expensive, but
true.
Yeah, Saka. So I would have been in a 50-50. I'd say Ziyech. I'd probably gone Ziyech. No, it would have been the other one. That was just based on. Again, you could have been sort of trying to throw me off a little bit as well when you weren't sure if you played wide, because both of them can play central. But
yeah, I think I've seen Pulisic play central once, maybe, but I just wanted to double check.
Yeah, fair enough. Okay. So yeah, I wouldn't have got the 50-50 anyway, so I guess that makes me feel better, but it doesn't. I was probably being tactical there, but in terms of my pack, I think I've got £10 tournament credit. Saka, who else did I get? Van Dijk, Laporte, Castagne, and Ferry. So,
I mean, some good players there, not great money.
Yeah, some good players, but not well valued, unfortunately.
Yeah. But let's see who I got. I got Leno as a 4-star, which is shit.
Yeah, so bit shit.
Rodri, Pulisic, Lingard, and Aguero. Not too bad.
It's actually a pretty good pack, you know.
And then I think
Lingard, who knows? He could fire off his career when I've seen talks about him going to West Brom, or who's the other
Jesus
club?
Christ.
West Brom or someone else in the Prem.
Fuck those. He's
Useless. He's useless.
He's going in the bin for 50p in a minute.
Don't blame me at all. Well, anyway, I lose, so that does mean that in the next Guess Who, something to look forward to. I don't know when it'll be. It might be a little while, but we'll get a good guest lined up for that, and it's going to be a premium pack giveaway then. So be sure to comment down below. That's all you've got to do, just a comment. If you can like and subscribe, that would also be a massive bonus. But just comment down below to be in with a chance, and we'll draw that on the next episode. As you've fair and square beat me there, to be honest with you. A great performance. You smashed me on the first one. I thought I was getting back in the swing of things on the second, but you join Hoodwink as the only person to have beaten me. I think.
Oh, he's going to be bitter, isn't he?
He is. He's not going to be happy about that at all.
That's right, it's illustrious company.
Exactly, yeah. Swiss Mark, I think, tries to claim that he beat me on that one-off on a Christmas stream, but I don't think that's quite the same thing over a best of 3.
I don't know if that counts. No, don't count.
Anyway, cheers for coming on. Been great chatting to you.
Mate. Thanks for having me.
It'd be great to get you on in the future videos or streams if we can.
Yeah,
so,
always happy to. Just drop me a shout.
Brilliant. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, guys, like I said, give it a like, subscribe to my channel, comment to be in with a chance, and we'll see you in the next one.